You know, the more I hear about details regarding this movie, the more I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie. I'm waiting for the Gears of War movie. I've been waiting since it was first announced years back, but it was canceled. Obviously, I think it was Steven Spielberg was gonna do either a Halo or a Gears. It's one of those movies. I remember. I forget which one, but I remember he was gonna do one of those. But it was canceled. But now that Universal and Microsoft made a deal, it seems legit that it's gonna come out within, I don't know, 3 years, 4 years. I really don't know how long it takes to make a movie regarding production, post-production, pre-production, and all that shit. But Dave Batista and Terry Crews both want to be in a movie. Oh, I mean, Terry Crews didn't say he tried his hardest like Batista did. Like, I read multiple articles saying he did whatever he could and everything he could. So he's either a really huge gamer and none of us knew about it, or he knows what the movie is going to be about. And that kind of scares me. Like I said in my previous video, actually a while back, I think like a year ago, I made a video whenever, I think it was when I was talking about video game movies and how some of them suck. I'll link it down below if you want to watch that video. I remember saying that the perfect, in my opinion, I kind of changed opinions now, that one of the perfect actors to play Marcus, if the movie was to follow Delta Squad, that one of the perfect actors is John Travolta. And I think the reason I said that was because he looked kind of like Marcus when he was wearing that bandana or that do-rag in Wild Hog. So, I mean, I don't know. But that was, I think, the only reason why I didn't take into account that he had to be super fucking buff. And Batista already has a body for Marcus Phoenix. All he just has to do is wear a bandana and get a fucking fake scar here, and he's Marcus. I read online a lot of articles from highly respected and credible sources, comic book, IGN, GameSpot, and I think Games Radar, I think, that all basically said the same thing in different words, that he tried his best. Now, I forget who it was that tweeted the picture of him and Batista, of Terry Crews and Batista, and Terry Crews, it caught his attention. We all know Terry Crews is a big gamer. He was in Crackdown 3, which, let's face it, it kind of under-delivered, but I mean, I still like the story, the campaign. It was pretty fun. But the online was a fucking nightmare. I haven't even played online. Nah, I don't even want to try it. And he also did a Clueless Gamer with Conan when, was it Battlefield 1 or Battlefield 5? I think it was Battlefield 1. When he was telling a story that his son got him into gaming. So I like that story. I like when someone wants to spend time with their kid doing what they fucking love and they end up liking it. Like, I like those kind of feel-good stories in this depressing ass fucking world, you know? I'm at a crossroads here. I'm conflicted, and I'll tell you why. Because in the other video I said that the only one that should be able to play Cole, nothing against Terry Crews, I love him as an actor, he's funny as shit, he looks like he's pretty down to earth, but the only one that should be able to play Cole is Lester Speak. He's the one who voices Cole in the games. And not to pull a race card, but he's already black. Like, we got that shit down. He does his voice, and he has a body type. I mean, wouldn't it be awesome if all the voice actors that did the voices for the Gears of War games somewhat resembled their video game counterparts? Like, it would be fucking awesome if John DiMaggio, who voices Marcus, was actually built like Batista or Marcus and had that looked somewhat alike to the video game version. Like, it would be awesome if everyone looked like that. That way, you could have some authenticity to the movie by using the actual actors as characters. Like, I really wish, especially now that games use, ¿cómo se dice? photogrammetry or where they use like the actual face. Like, it won't be long before we actually see a movie, a video game movie, where they use the actual actors from the games as actors in the movie. I'm calling it right now. It won't be long. I'm not gonna say how long, but I'm pretty sure it won't be that long. But hopefully, this movie does good. That's all I want. I just want this movie to do well, because let's face it, video game movies always get a bad rap. The last 2 video game movies, in my opinion, did pretty good, which were Pokemon. I think it actually did pretty well, sales wise. I think critics shit on it like always. And what was the previous video game movie before Pokemon? I am not sure. I'm gonna have to double check. I do know Pokemon Detective Pikachu did fucking awesome. I don't think the same thing can be said about Sonic though. I'm not a Sonic fan, but I am scared of that movie. Scared of what might happen to that movie, especially because that's Jim Carrey's big comeback after like 6 or 7 years of not acting in movies. So like he might say, no, that movie didn't do good, I don't want to come back anymore. So hopefully it does well enough to actually make Jim Carrey want to do more movies, because he's a funny fuck. He's funny as shit. I mean, only time will tell, right? What do you fuckers think about Batista and Terry Crews joining the Gears of War movie? I'm excited that Batista, I love Batista. Like, he's actually my favorite, one of my favorite wrestlers. One of my favorite actors too. Even though he hasn't been in that many movies. Guardians 1 and 2, Avengers, Stuber, and he was in one of the 007 movies. I forget, I think it was Spectre. So he hasn't been in that many movies. But, I mean, he's a good actor. Stuber was funny as shit. And Terry Crews, he's a funny actor too. But I just don't feel that he should be playing Cole. I think Lester Speak should play Cole. If the producers want, they could make a character for Terry Crews. I'm pretty sure everyone will be fine with that. Everyone loves Terry Crews. I'm pretty sure everybody loves Terry Crews. But I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that thinks Cole should be played by Lester Speak. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe this might be the first time they reunite after Norbit, because they both worked on Norbit. So, it might be a nice little family reunion. What do you fuckers think? Let me know in the comments. With all that being said, I hope you fuckers like, comment, and sub, and I'll see you fuckers later.